Kaba that are from indigene of this Yoruba, they will curse the president what he does not see, what he does not know. People surrounding him, the closest people among his eight ministers will form a serious cabal that will destabilize his government. The cabals with wrong advice, the cabal with wrong ideas, error, they will cause it for him. And the president still need prayers, a very lot of prayers, a lot of very prayers. And the villa, if the government of the day seek the face of God, they need prayers so that there be total cleansing in the villa. Villa needs a total cleansing, 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 cleansing. That's all God said I should tell the world. And let's begin to pray for the world for peace.
So, my lovely, wonderful people, you just watched that short video. That is Primate Ayodele, and speaking about what he sees regarding Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that he needs a lot of prayers, the cabal needs cleansing, and the people around him are going to form a cabal, which some will come with wrong advice and will derail the course of what is going on currently today. He said Tinubu needs to be careful. Primate Ayodele is the one saying that Tinubu needs to be very careful, and he needs to ensure that he remembers that every single thing he's doing, people are watching, and it will spell out to how things will be. Primate Ayodele said Tinubu needs to be careful. He needs to prepare himself. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Primate Elisha Ayodele from the INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church has predicted the rise of a new group of influential individuals at the presidential villa. These individuals, known as the Cabal, are expected to pose challenges for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and potentially disrupt his administration due to their own personal selfish interests. The clergy further stated that some of the president's ministers designated will be part of this cabal, all hailing from the southwest region of the country. According to the video, Primate Ayodele himself posted on Twitter account, he stated, I again foresee a cabal forming against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. The presidency needs to be very careful and prayerful against this to achieve better results in his administration. Ayodele disclosed that the individuals who would constitute the cabal are president's closest associates, and their actions will result in consequences that he did not wish for or anticipate. Primate Ayodele further stated that the cabal consists of certain individuals who were nominated as ministers and hails from the southwest region of Nigeria. He emphasized the need for extensive prayers for the presidency and advocated for a complete spiritual purification of the presidential villa. Ayodele urged Nigerians to continue praying for peace in the nation. There is increasing concerns as Primate Elisha Ayodele, the political prophet and spiritual leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, has declared the emergence of a new political group that will pose challenges for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in a recent prophetic video shared on his Twitter page on August 18th. The clergyman stated that these individuals hailing from the southwest region have intention to create obstacles for President Tinubu and his government. He must be wary and careful of them. So that's our prophet, Prophet Elisha Ayodele. And if you know him very well, his prophetic tool gets enlightened and comes to light once it's it's a prophetic declaration. Then you see Primate Ayodele, he comes alive and it begins to, the prophetic, the unction of the prophetic, becomes very, very, very high on him. And so one of these occasions is this one you've seen in the video, where he's stating out clearly that, there will be another rise of another cabal. And he specifically stated that this cabal are mainly people from the southwest region of the country, whom Tinubu has appointed into the office of ministers, that they will come together and they'll become a stronghold and a force. And if Tinubu is not careful, his prayers are not made for him, things are going to turn very quickly, and that Tinubu needs to be very careful. He said a lot of things and said it is time for Tinubu to begin to look into this real quickly and begin to ensure that the prayers begin to mount up. Prayers begin to mount up. So these are some of the things that Primate Ayodele said, that the cabals are rising. And if you pay attention very closely, you will also hear Northern Elder leader saying Tinubu, he has not done well. He's most of the things he's done, most of the decisions he's taken have been decisions that have favored a particular group of people, and he also spoke about the recent occurrence of, the ministerial list, how it was distributed. He said he sees the rise of Oduduwa's republic, and that Tinubu is not different from Buhari. It's one and the same person. That the insensitivities of Buhari has been carried out and continuously being mapped out and carried on by Tinubu's administration. I talked about the southwest region getting crumbs. Even backed it up with a Bible passage saying, this is what Tinubu has told the people of the southwest, this is your punishment because you went for Obi. And many more things have come out in terms of how Primate Ayodele really, really sincerely see some of these things, are coming out and playing on and saying Nigerians needs to be careful because the leaders apparently, in quote and unquote, who should be leading them are giving what we call a payback time. In Kaduna, we saw that some women went on marching that, the price of commodities have tripled and that they were starving. And guess what? A northern elder in the north made a mockery of them, not because he was insensitive to their plight, but he said he warned them. When they were taking spaghetti and 1,000 naira, they forgot that they will pay back. Tinubu came in and is already showing, and now they are crying. He said, no, they shouldn't cry. They should take it hook, like, and sinker and move on, because when you call for it, you will get it. He said, so it was what they planned for. And because the spaghetti and the 1,000 naira has been exhausted, hence they want to do some other things. He said, no, it is not accepted. They cannot take another turn. They cannot be the same set of people who, circumvent their position and the whole of the country by 1,000 naira and a packet of spaghetti should know that there is what we call a payback time. And this one of such times is now. Well, Nigerians, again and again, we keep emphasizing and we'll keep encouraging you here at Apple Media that nobody should mortgage that which is important for less. And seriously, this is some of the things that have come to, happen to some people and some who are currently going through a lot. We cannot mortgage ourselves because we cannot mortgage that which is important because of some issues and some matters that are on ground. No, we must be steadfast, we must be focused, and we cannot allow anybody or anyone, to keep us grounded. So these are some of the things that are really happening. And if you want to really look at the whole situation and the whole thing, you understand that Nigerians seriously and sincerely needs, a new crop of people who really believe in her moving forward. We sincerely need those men and women who will come on board and who will serve adequately with all their hearts and ensure that, they are delivering on the side of justice. God bless. Bye for now.